Hey everyone, Jean here. It's time for Easter cards. Okay, I've got 4 different ones. I've cut everything out just to save a little time because I want to try to get all 4 of these done. And we'll start with the simplest, I think. Yeah, we'll start with the simplest. Well, they're not all that hard. First one I'm using all of them. This paper pack that I've used for other Easter projects, you'll see me using this pack throughout. So I'm using this for, all the Easter cards. Okay, all but one, I think. Okay, so I'm just going to start out with a pink A2 card size base. And I always like to use my 80 pound. I got 80 pound and 110 pound. I like to use my heavier for the base. Just kind of smooth that down a little bit more. Okay, then I took out the yellow and I cut that down to 5 1/4 by 4. And we're just going to place that right on top here. I know you think pink and yellow. I like it. It's going to match all the other papers. So let's just glue that down. Hopefully, like I got quite a bit of, I got another, don't worry, I have another card one. I got another 4 cards and the different Easter cards I'll be making. So I'll have 2 segments of that, Easter cards. I couldn't help myself. Easter is my thing. Okay, so then I have, let's see, the pink ones. This one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to use 4 of these pink ones. And they are 1 inch by 3 3/4. I'm trying to stay away from 7/8 or out of 8s because I know some of you guys don't like 8s, so I'm trying to stay away from it. So sometimes you got to use it, but I'm trying not to. So 4 of them, and we're going to position them. I'm just going to kind of, I usually start the 2 and lay them down first before we glue them down so we can get them spread out the way we need it. Come away from there a little bit. Somewhere around there. Okay. Don't have to be too picky. It's homemade. I always say you guys don't like my cards. I mean, the people I give it to, not you guys. You know, I won't send you another one then. Okay. I hope you guys are liking my Easter projects. I kind of went overboard on some of them. But Easter is fun. Love the colors. Even though I don't have no young ones anymore, you know. We don't really do the Easter egg hunts and all that stuff anymore. But I still love Easter. Still love decorating for it. I think that yellow just pops. The yellow will tie into the other ones. The pink is in the other sheets too. Okay, then I have I think I'll use that side and the flower side. Okay, 4 strips that are 3/4 wide by 3 1/2 inches long. Okay, so let's see how I want to put these. I think I'll start with the flower. I always knock over my glue bottle. Always. Okay. Let's go with the pink one. The plaid one. Love this paper pack. There was some other paper packs I wanted, but they weren't available yet. And I'm like, you know, Easter is around the corner. I have to get my crafts out for you guys. I mean, what if you guys want to make some things, right? Okay, we'll do the butterfly next. And you got to have time to get the stuff too if you want it. So I try, oops. I just did the wrong side. Well, I guess we're going with it now, people. I do that all the time. Well, I guess we're going with that one. See, I'll leave my mistakes in for you guys. That's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be butterflies. I do that all the time whenever I'm making cards. When I'm dealing with double-sided paper. Oh my gosh. But I'm leaving my mistakes in for you guys. Okay, so there we go. It would look better the other way, but that's okay. All right, then we got another pink piece. This one is 1.5 inches by 4. Okay, and on top of that, we're gonna put, of course, the yellow. And then this one is 3 3/4 by 1 1/4. Okay, so we're gonna put that on top the right way. Yeah, I do want the yellow on this one. Whew. My goodness. Go ahead, you can laugh at me. It's okay. Oh my. And then I printed this out on my Cricut, of course. And that piece is 1 inch by 3.5. And if you don't have a Cricut, you can handwrite. You don't want to see my writing, but you could handwrite. You know, I admit it. I don't have the best handwriting, but love the Cricut. Or if you have like a printer or something, you can you can find a way to put it on there. Little stamps, you can do that. This one, we're gonna pop up, we're gonna put right in the middle. Where is my, here it is. I know it's here somewhere. I know it is. Let's use these scissors. I don't have my one scissors down here. Fold this one up. Oh, almost cut my finger, guys. Wouldn't be crafting if you didn't cut something, I guess. Okay, we're just gonna put that right in the middle. I'm trying not to move it. Looks pretty close. All right, then I got these cute little flowers from my stash. You know, AliExpress, one of them, who knows? I should find a way to catalog those so that when I'm using something, I think of something. If I think of something, I'll let you guys know how I can do that so that when I can say, this is from AliExpress, just using my art glitter glue. No, I think this is Barely Arts. I think I'm out of art glitter glue and you can't get it this time of the year, you know that. So it's my Barely Arts and it holds embellishments great once it sets. Simple card, just using a paper pack. Beautiful colors, happy colors. Just ignore my mistake. All right, let's push that one aside. It's got to be a mistake once when I'm crafting. Okay, the next one is fairly simple too. So this one, I did use an embossing folder. I'm going to put this little embellishment last. All right, so this one I have a white card base. And we are going to put it this way, an A2 size. And if just in case somebody doesn't know what an A2 size is, I'll tell you quick. It's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, so it's an A2. I'm going to run it this way. Now, the first thing I'm going to put down is, oh God, I know I use pink again, guys. Is this, I embossed this. But I'm sorry, but the pink. And it's, I don't know if you can get these folders anymore. It's from Sizik, though. You know, when you've been crafting as long as I am, you really don't get rid of much and you use what you have, right? So anything with a flower background, whatever. I have 3 different ones here. I've got 3 different embossing folders I'm using. So you can use anything. I just picked flowers for this one. So we're going to glue this down. I didn't have any embossed or Easter ones. Can you believe that? I was like going through my stash. I'm like, I have no Easter ones? Oh my gosh. It probably didn't matter before because I wasn't doing a YouTube channel, but now, don't worry, I'm working on building up things Okay, so now with an embossing, you want to make sure you kind of hold that down because, you know, it's raised a little bit, so it's got to catch in all those crevices. Okay, so put that down. Then I have, oh, I should have told you what, you probably know though, but that's cut at 4 by 5 1/4. Sorry, guys. So some of you that might want to repeat this. And like this isn't, none of this really screams Easter. This is all out of the Easter pack, but you don't see bunnies or anything on that paper. So it's all pretty basic. So then this one is 3 1/2 by 3 3/4. And it's going to go this way. Okay. And then on top of it, we have this pink plaid one. That's 3 1/4 by 3 1/2. So let's put that on there first. See, like where this side's, well, it's not even Eastery. That's just birds. So you can really, if you have a paper pack around there that's kind of nice bright colors, you can use it for these cards. None of this, the only thing you think it says Happy Easter, otherwise you wouldn't even know it's an Easter card. It says Happy Easter, you know. Okay, so then we're going to put this right up about here. Okay. I am trying, oh, I got so many things. You should see my little notebook of videos I'm working on for you guys. Maybe I should show that in a live video I do. Oh my God, it's crazy. Okay, so then I did this banner style one off the Cricut. Of course, this is one of the free images, the shapes out of the shape section. But it's easy enough to make a banner. You just do a rectangle piece, cut up the middle, and then go from each side to the middle. So easy enough to do that. But if you want to copy this on a Cricut, this is, it would have been a 3 inch by 1 inch. Okay. And then the Happy Easter one that I printed out was 2 1/4 by 3/4. So let's put that on here. That on there. I'm just gonna grab my double-sided tape I need for something over here. I need that for the next piece, so I gotta show you guys. Okay, so we're gonna pop this up and we're gonna put this right down there. Isn't that beautiful? Look at those colors. I just love it. I just love Easter. I don't really eat the candy, but I love Easter. Like, I don't know when the last time I had a peep was. I used to love those. Of course, who likes to let them get stale? I do. I think they taste better that way. I don't like them fresh. Okay, just put that right about there. Beautimus. Okay. Now, before I do finish the out, I got something for the out, but I took this. I thought this was really cute, and it matched the paper I'm using. So I'm just going to put this on here, on the inside. I couldn't leave it behind in the paper pack. And it's a sticker that I backed. I put on white and then I just cut it around. But I thought that went perfect with the paper I was using up on the front. So I'm going to put that in there. I don't normally do the inside that often because I wait to see who I give it to. Now, this is what we're putting on the front. Went into my stash. What do I have for Easter? He was just too cute. Look at him. So he's just a fluffy little guy. Now, I'm going to put him on, and this will work. I'm going to show you it's going to work. So I'm going to take a piece of, I'm not going to glue it down because the recipient might want to keep that cute little bunny. And so I've done this before, and then I tell my recipient that when they're done with the card, to save whatever embellishment is on there. So I put double-sided tape on, okay, and that'll hold really, really well. Trick is to get it off now because, you know, it's always hard to get off. Now, I want to show you that the double-sided tape will come off of here, so I'm going to show you that. You just pull, it'll come off. It usually comes off in one piece. But it comes off easy. If I can find a start here. There you go. And it'll pour right off. And then they can save the cute little bunny. So let's put another piece back on. And it holds really well. I've done this before with different type embellishments. Because who wants to throw this away? And then if they want to keep this, they can put a magnet on it maybe. And put it on the fridge. And I'm just going to set him. Find where his feet is and how he's sitting. I'm just going to put him in the middle. And fix his little bow. Isn't that adorable? That's my word. Adorable. Cute, simple. Just that added little embellishment there. I love it. You don't have to agree with me, but I love it. Okay, next one. Let's go. Okay, we'll do this one next. We'll leave my... it's not hard, but... Okay, so this one... I'm so funny. I got pink again. You guys are going to think I'm crazy. Okay, that's because I didn't want to waste the paper, so I just kind of kept using the same. But this one we're going to do purple and pink. So how about that? So something different. Okay, same thing. I mostly always do A2. I rarely do slim lines or 6x6s or anything like that. I mostly do A2s. And then we're on top again, we're going to do a 4 by 5 1/4. And this is a shimmer. I can see maybe a little bit. There we go. A little. So this is a shimmer paper. Which I love my shimmers. I got to order some more shimmer. I get it from Paperworks. And I get the shimmer cover. Because then it's a you know, heavier. And I love how embosses. In fact, I did emboss, or I mean, yeah, emboss. I did emboss one piece of it. Okay, we're just going to put that down there. Okay, and then out of the paper pack. This is actually out of the small paper pack that I was using. Which you'll see, I don't have down here with me, but you'll see in another video. So this is 3 3/4, but I'll link it. I'll link it in the description, don't worry. 5 by 3 3/4. I'm going to put that right there. I like layering. I don't know about you guys, but I like layering. You know, sometimes this one has 4 layers. I just think that does something for a card. So, there's that. Beautiful. Now, this one I did emboss. Just dots on this one. And this is a Sizzix 2. None of these have names on them. Some brands I know put names on, but these don't. So this is on that shimmer. You can kind of see the shimmer on it. And I just think that, look at what a difference that makes than if it was just plain. So that goes on next. I mean, these are simple cards. Just take a paper pack and start going to town and just try different things. I mean, I've tried things I didn't like, and you know, it's only a little paper. Sometimes you can use the scraps that you didn't like and use it again. Like here, you know, this one's just got little pieces, little scraps. Keep all those little scraps because they'll work. Okay, now this is what I did. For you people that like the shakers, I went into Cricut and found an egg. Now it did not have a back, or it didn't have the back piece, but it was just kind of the bunny all attached. So I made a back piece for it. And then I did, let me see, I got that piece over here. Now normally, like, there's 2 different ways I make my shaker, and I'm going to be doing a segment on shakers, so don't worry, you'll get a more thorough. I've had some requests to show shakers. Now you can see my layers here is actually the craft foam I used. But sometimes I use paper and just lay it. Now normally I would have used paper because something this thin, it could get out of shape. So normally I would do paper and just build up my layers. And that's how I would get my layers. But today I thought I'd be like really, you know, daring and go with the foam. But it worked out fine. So I did 2 layers of the foam. 2, right? Yep, 2 layers of foam. Put down the acetate on the other side of him. And then I had these, like, they look like little flowers, mix purples, whites, and pinks I put inside. Gave him a little pom-pom tail, and then you can see he's all glittered. I took my glitter pen and glittered him up. And then that's how I just made it. Just a simple, and we're going to put that on here. Isn't that cute? Okay, put that on there. There's all different ways, you know, you can make shakers. You know, this is how I like to make my shakers, because I'll make up a bunch. Oops, and I might not know what project I want to use it for. And then, so if I want to put it on a card, I'll put it on a card. If I want to put it on in an album, it'll go on an album, or just give it like that. You know, you can put a magnet on the back. They can put it in a fridge. I know when I did daycare, I made different things. We had a magnetic board, and you can put that like on the magnetic board. You know, isn't that cute? Okay, so then where is my, here it is. Then of course I just did another, oh, in case you want to recreate the egg, he is 3 inches, and you can find that in Design Space, 3 by 2. So just put 3 high, and it'll automatically do the 2. So don't do craziness. And then another Happy Easter banner, and that was 2.5 by 3/4. Okay, and we'll pop that up too. So I will do a bunch of shakers. I'll make up, like, this was not a shaker die. I just took an image and made it into a shaker. You don't have to have shaker dies. I don't own a shaker die. I don't think I do. I don't think I own any shaker dies. I make my own. And they're not hard to make at all. Let's just put that there. And voila. Card number 3. He's adorable. Yes, that's still my word. Adorable. Now, the next card is something I used to make a lot. I used to make this years ago. Some of you might have heard of it. It's called a dahlia fold. Some people call it a dahlia flower. So what we're going to do, first of all, I'll show you how to make I'll make the dahlia. So I have 3 of them already done for the card. So if this is how the fold comes out. Okay, so I got 3 ready. So I'm going to show you how to make one. So don't get the lines confuse you. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take a circle, and this is a 3-inch circle. No, it's not a 3-inch, it's a 2-inch circle. 2-inch circle. You're going to need 4 2-inch circles. And you can, you know, make this, oh no, you need 4, oh wait, what's the other one? You need 3 2-inch circles of your pattern paper, and then one of them needs to be 2.5. Sorry, I don't need to confuse you. So 3 2-inch circles and 1 2.5-inch circle for this project, okay? So now to do this, we're going to fold it this way and fold it this way. So you can, I scored it to make it quicker and easier for me. So you just fold it in half that way, okay? And then you take and fold it in half again that way, okay? Easy as that. So now you've got the cross there. So now I have lines you're going to take and you're going to fold up just like that, okay? But now you don't want to, you want to make sure it still bends, okay? So I just leave it down and you just give it a little slight lip. Okay. Now I know it's not going to be easy to see, but you're just going to fold just a slight lip. You want to make sure it still folds over. Okay, and then you can do that on the other side. And then we'll do the 3-inch one that we have to do yet. Okay. Okay, and then you have that, okay? So then you have what looks like that. So now you're going to flip it over this way. And now we're going to go on the angle, and we are going to, I don't have lines for that, but we're just going to take, I can do it on this one now. I'll just do one side first. Okay, and we're just going to meet it. Okay, I'll show you. So you're going to take one side and meet it to the center line. Okay, so one. So you put the circle like this, and you bring it up to meet it to the center line. And then you do the other side. Now, practice these on like, I'm using a cardstock. Okay, I am using a cardstock. Practice on like a printer paper just to get your fold. Now you can see there's your fold. That one came out perfect. I'm not perfect all the time, but that one came out perfect. Okay, there you go. So I'm going to put that aside. There is videos that are a little more clear. Okay, so now we're going to fold. And it really doesn't matter which way we'll straighten it out. So we're just going to fold it in half this way. And then we're going to fold it in half the opposite way. And now you can meet your little lines if you can see your lines. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try to see if I can show you. So now we have this here. Okay. So now we're going to take and we are going to fold up this little piece here now. We're going to fold this little piece in. I'm going to fold that in. Double-sided paper. You really want double-sided paper. So it doesn't matter which little segment you use. Like you can turn any segment. It doesn't really matter. But you're just going to get a little fold. And before I totally flatten it, I look to see where my line is. So you don't want to go over the line. And bring it down. And I actually want to go the other way because I want to match the design on those ones. Or it won't look right. Okay, so then we're going to take the other one and just go. It's not, these are not hard to make. Find out where my little middle line is. And make sure I got my middle line on this. I can go a little bit more. Don't have to be perfect. It'll look beautiful. Okay, now I have that. So the circle, and I folded each one up. Okay, now I'm going to flip it. And then I'm going to take this side and meet it. So I'm going to take this flat side here and meet it to my center line. Okay. So try to get a point on the bottom. Guarantee you this one's probably not going to come out perfect. Okay, and then I take this one and meet it on up there. Oh, look at that. Not bad. And then we're just going to crease them down. And that's the longer one. We're going to need to make sure we know which one's the longer one. Let me refold this guy. Okay. All right, so we got all 4 of them done. Now I'm going to take my card base. I got the purple shimmer again. And it's going to open this way. Okay. Now I have for this one, I did, this is a Doris one. And it's just, I don't know, circles. But I thought it was really went well with when you see when this is done. I don't want to tell you yet. But this is what it looks like. Okay. Then we're just going to glue that down on here. It's been a long time since I made one of these dahlia folds. So I'm like, you know, there's people out there that might not have seen this, and it's very simple to make. And I love this for Easter. I love this for our sympathy card. Ooh, that reminds me, I should have made some for sympathy card that time. Why did I think of that? Okay, so now we have that. Now, what we're going to do is I'll take 2. I'm just going to lay them down. And it'll go to the edge of the white. We're going to take 2 this way. We are making a cross. Yes, we are. And then I'm just positioning them to see how far up and how far down I need to go. I'm going to come down a little bit. Okay. We're going to position it. We're going to position this one in there. And see if we like that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is a beautiful cross. All right, we can go ahead. And I'll take this one first. I'm going to glue it down. Make sure I get as close to straight and center as possible. Okay, now let's put this one in. This is one of my favorite Like I said, practice this on printer paper first because it's thinner. Just can give you some troubles if you've never done it before. But once you learn this fold, I guarantee you'll be doing it over. You put it in a circle. See, I think that's 8 of them for it, and you make a circle out of it. I could make a different cards if you guys want using this fold. If anyone's interested in seeing other cards, let me know with this fold, and we can do that. Okay, I gotta pick it up a second because I feel like I'm too high, which I am. I don't want my cross to be totally. Okay. And we put this one in there. All right. What do you guys think? Beautiful? Not done yet. I've got these purple pearls. We are going to take and put one in the middle. Just to kind of tie it all together. Isn't that beautiful? Now, if you don't like, we're not done yet. If you don't like these sticking up like this, just take a little tiny dab of glue right behind each one. Just a dab of glue. And then put them down. You don't want to like glue these all down, but you can glue those down if you don't like them popped up like that. I don't mind them. I like the way it looks popped up, so I'm going to pop mine back up because I like the movement on it. Now I have just a little itty bitty, because there wasn't much room to put anything here. I wasn't going to put something on the front, but then I'm like, no, let's put Easter blessings on the front. So I have this itty bitty square. It's a 1-inch square. And then this is probably 7/8 inch square. Sorry about the 8s, but could be helped. And I just had Easter. See how small you could write on that with the Cricut? Then we're going to just put that on there. And I'm going to pick it up so I can see it. Get it centered because it's so tiny. All right. And then I'm just going to stick it right up here in the corner. And I'm not even going to pop it up because I think there's enough bulk here. So I'm just going to stick it right up here in the corner. And voila. Isn't that a beautiful card? So easy to do. And there is other things you can do with the Dahlia fold. So there are our 4 Easter cards. I will have another video with 4 different Easter cards that are different. Well, you'll know when I make them. We've done them before. Let's see if I can get that up for you guys, so you can see all 4 of them. All right, guys, what is your favorite one? As cute as he is, I love the cross. I love the Dahlia fold. I love that. All right, I will link everything that I used in the description. And if you have any other questions on these cards, please let me know. And please give me a like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone.